All right, so let's start the week 2 discussion. The first week was a really super busy week. We covered a lot of stuff very, very quickly. Hopefully, most of you by now are going into the modules. And notice that this little button up at the top opens things up. So hopefully you did everything in the getting started. You read through all that stuff. You got down here and you finished the Canvas quiz and the syllabus quiz because they're due on June 10th. You got to do the discussion and the introduction because they're due on the 10th. And then hopefully you did all of the week 1 lessons. There's the handouts, the answer keys, the readings. Remember, that's where most of the information is, right? What we're doing in class is kind of the quickie version. And it's really hard to follow that way that we do things in class. I'm sorry, we have to go so fast. But right here is where all the stuff is. So it's me doing a video of the lessons nice and slowly. You can start and stop it. The textbook references and things like that, they're all in here. This was week 1, so I'm going to make this closed up. So hopefully you're finishing that stuff. Notice the little arrow over here minimizes things, okay? So if you're done all that stuff, you can close it up. For week 2, we are going to be finishing that up. I think we finished in class, but I'm definitely taking questions when we meet on Monday. So make sure you write some down if you have some questions you want to do face-to-face. Otherwise, we're just doing the test 1 review here. We're going to go through the class review. I've already done it. There's the key there and the video of me doing it, but obviously we want to be able to get all your questions answered there. And then the test will be on Wednesday, okay? So you can see that if you go over to assignments. That was all the textbook and handout stuff, but remember you're in assignments on the show by date. It shows you the homework ones that are due, the quizzes that fall under homework, the discussion that falls under the homework, the week 1 discussion you were posting. There's really great postings on that. I appreciate everybody sharing their feelings, and the positivity on there was just amazing. As we move into week 2, we want to talk a little more about specific math problems that you liked. Any resources that you liked that you used, and how you work those out, and any questions you still have. This is the place to put some questions on individual problems as well. So here was the math homework. I talked in class about giving you credit for the intro to math homework because that's just a weird, difficult kind of thing to get through because we haven't gone over all that stuff. So just start with Unit 0, Lesson 1, and hopefully you've been in there. Most of you have. So those of you that have still not clicked into there, please get into your online math homework. That's math open, My Open Math, which is MOM, which you just access here, right, through Canvas. You don't have to go to a different site, and just start clicking in and getting some of these homeworks done because you notice they're all due on the 12th. And there are 2 quizzes to go with that information. Do not click into those quizzes till you're ready to go because you only get 1 shot at those, okay? The homeworks you can do over and over again and ask questions about as much as you want to, but make sure you're ready for those quizzes before you click into them. Some people like to do them as a practice before the test, okay? Just make sure you're ready to go on that. And then the test is on paper in class on Wednesday, okay? Notice it doesn't start till 6 because I wanted from 5:30 to, remind me to say that, from 5:30 to 6, I want to finish answering any other questions that you have. And the test should not take you more than an hour and a half. That's usually the typical time it takes people. You will not get more time than that, okay? So if you want to show up at 6 o'clock, I'll put the test in front of you and you can leave when you get it done. That's all we're doing from 6 to 7:30, okay? It's on paper. This is the week 2 discussion that I'm kind of giving you an intro to. In week 2, right now I'm in the student view. It says, in your view, it says not available to the 9th, so that's going to open up. Let me go into leaving the student view for a second and go into discussions and kind of bring up that week 2 to show you I've changed a few of the questions in here. It says, the same one I think it starts with, after beginning to learn the material for this week, how do you feel about this week's topic and course material? I really like the sharing that we're doing in here. This was hard. This was easy. I like this part. This wasn't so bad. This was horrible. You still feel free to do that. And please mention if there's specific resource that helped you. So if you really like the lessons and you watch the videos, it'd be really helpful if you put that in there, okay? I don't know that we talk about the lessons very much, but that's really what you're supposed to be doing the most, spending the most time on. And then it says, which math topic did you have the most problems with this week? Provide a specific example. Please, let's start talking about math online. That helps you with the terminology. It helps you with trying to express your questions in math terms. That helps you describe how to, to others how to do math. So I can't speak, but maybe I can type this way. And then it says, please indicate if you feel, if you still need to find a way to handle these problems, or show us a way that works for you, okay? If there was a way you found that really works great, please share it. Some of us need some help on that. And do you still have any questions for us? So that's the place to put some specific math questions this week, okay? And then don't forget to share an original post, right, by hitting reply right underneath the rubric right here. Hit reply right there to put your initial post, but then go find somebody else's later on. You should do that initial post by Wednesday, and then find 2 others that you can reply to specifically. Help them with their math, okay? Let's get going on this stuff. Thank you. Good luck on your test that's coming up this week.